Welcome to Gentle Calm. This is a space for slowing down on the inside, even when life around you keeps moving. You don't need to arrive calm. You don't need to settle yourself first. You don't need to do anything with what you hear. Just let this be a few minutes where nothing is required of you. Some lives don't come with natural pauses. They don't slow down when you're tired. They don't ease up when you've reached your limit. They keep going. Days stacking, expectations continuing, responsibilities carrying on without asking how you're doing. And over time, something subtle happens. It's not just that life feels full, it's that you start moving through it in a constant state of readiness, always preparing, always bracing, always slightly ahead of yourself. Many people think they're overwhelmed because they're doing too much, but often, the exhaustion comes from never being allowed to fully arrive anywhere you already are. There's always the next thing, the next obligation, the next moment when you tell yourself you'll finally slow down. And when that moment keeps getting postponed, calm starts to feel like something you've lost access to, like it belongs to a different version of your life, a quieter one, an easier one. But calm was never meant to live only in ideal conditions. It was never meant to be something you earn once everything settles. Calm is not the reward at the end of the day. It's not the outcome of a perfectly managed life. It's a way of meeting what's already here. There's an important difference between having a full life and rushing yourself through it, between being engaged and being internally accelerated. You can move through a demanding day without tightening every part of yourself. You can respond to what's needed without treating every moment like an emergency. You can keep going without leaving yourself behind. Slowing down at this level doesn't look dramatic. It doesn't mean fewer responsibilities. It doesn't mean stepping away from your life. It doesn't mean fixing your schedule. It looks quieter than that. It looks like noticing when your body is already leaning forward, even though nothing has happened yet. It looks like realizing how often your mind is elsewhere, anticipating, rehearsing, preparing, instead of being where your feet already are. It looks like allowing the moment to be incomplete without rushing to resolve it. This isn't passivity. It isn't giving up. It isn't disengagement. It's steadiness. It's choosing not to add internal pressure to something that's already asking a lot of you. Many of us learned, without realizing it, that tension was the price of being responsible. That pushing was how we survived. That holding everything tightly was how we kept up. And for a while, that works. Until rest no longer feels restorative. Until quiet feels uncomfortable. Until even pauses feel filled with noise. That's usually the moment people start looking for calm, not as a lifestyle, but as relief. But calm doesn't arrive through force. It doesn't respond to pressure. It doesn't appear because you've tried hard enough. Calm shows up when the body feels safe enough to stand down. And safety doesn't come from control. It comes from permission. Permission to stop rushing yourself. Permission to stop negotiating with the future for relief. Permission to stop treating your nervous system like an obstacle. You don't need your life to slow down in order to slow internally. You don't need perfect conditions to soften your grip. You don't need to wait for things to make sense. Even now, inside whatever pace your life is moving at, you can let yourself be a little less compressed. You can unclench one place. You can stop pushing through one moment. You can choose not to rush yourself forward. This is how calm becomes something you carry instead of something you chase. When life doesn't slow down, this inner steadiness becomes your ground. Not fragile, not temporary, not dependent on silence. It becomes a way of being with yourself no matter what the day brings. You don't have to remember this all the time. You don't have to practice it perfectly. You don't have to turn it into another task. Even noticing once that you don't need to rush yourself is enough to begin changing your relationship with your life. This channel exists for people who are learning how to live with steadiness inside lives that continue to move, not by escaping them, not by fixing them, but by meeting them differently. And as we come toward the end of this moment together, let this be simple. You don't have to slow your life down today. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to carry this forward in any special way. If all that shifts is that you push yourself a little less this evening, or you stop bracing for what hasn't happened yet, or you let one moment be exactly as it is, that's enough. You don't need to earn calm. You don't need to deserve rest. You don't need to be further along than you are. You're not behind. You're not late. You haven't missed anything. You're here, and you're allowed to move through your life without treating every step like something to survive. Before you go, take a moment to notice where you are right now. Nothing needs to change. Nothing needs to settle. You don't need to carry this forward perfectly. If life stays full after this video ends, you don't have to meet it with tension. You can move through the rest of your day with a little more space inside yourself, a little less pressure, a little less urgency. That's enough for now. And if this way of slowing down inside a busy life is something you want to keep exploring, you're welcome to stay connected. You can like this video if it resonated, and subscribe to the Gentle Calm channel if you want a steady place to return to. You'll also find deeper reflections in the Calm series and the books, and a quieter, written space to continue this work on my Substack. The links to the books, the series, and the Substack are all in the description below. Take care of yourself and move gently.